Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid to report that I ruined every single video
He did. All
with the
of them.
IVF transfer.
All of them.
All because with my phone here, if I could show it, the speaker's right here. My hand was like this the whole time. I
There's
covered it.
not sound in a single video that we recorded.
Oh, you can hear my voice fine.
But not mine, or the doctor's, or anything else. So we figured instead of showing you those really bad videos, we would just kind of go over a quick summary of how the transfer went and show you some pictures that we got. And Miles is very sorry.
I am. I'm really annoyed that I did that.
Okay, anyways, um, I guess the transfer was today. I don't know if this video will go up today, but transfer was today.
It's August 6th, just in case it doesn't get up live. August 6th, 2004.
We're trying to put it up tonight because I promised people it would be up
2014.
tonight.
Whoops.
Did you get the year wrong?
Yes, I did. I said 2004.
Okay,
Anyway, so here.
no, we're not
Not
to that
yet.
yet. We're not to that yet. Hold on. No, we're not going to show that just yet. We have to go over the events of the day.
Alright, so first thing this morning, I took care of the kids. I got them out of the crib first.
And I had beautiful curly hair this morning. I curled it because I had time to, and now it's flat.
In between doing that, I got the kids' diapers changed. Got their diaper bag packed, diapers, food. I didn't even put any spoons in there, but at Meemaw's house they have all that. So luckily I
Stop
didn't have to
shaking the
do all
table,
that.
baby. Yeah, my mom watched them this morning so that we could just kind of have a morning to ourselves and go out to breakfast and enjoy our day before the transfer. And I think we started our day a little bit too soon. We probably could have waited 2 or 3 hours until we went out. But we dropped them off, around 9, 10?
About 9:30.
Something like that. And then we went straight from my mom's to Cracker Barrel, and we had a great breakfast, and my stomach was in knots. I couldn't eat at all.
She didn't eat.
I had a video of this, but it didn't turn out very good. Um, but I had this itty bitty little plate, and it had, what did I have?
You had a biscuit
Like
with
a
ham in
biscuit with
it
ham, and then
and
a little
hash
bit of hash
browns.
browns. And that's all that was on my plate. But when you look at Miles' plate, they had to bring up 3 big platters for his food. What did you get? He had like this ginormous thing of chicken. Like this huge thing of chicken.
It's a chicken fried steak.
It was huge.
It was delicious.
It was huge. He had that and eggs and hash browns and grits and biscuits and gravy.
But I didn't even eat the biscuits with gravy, and I did not have the grits.
But he had all of that
I
chicken,
had
and that was a lot.
2
of chicken.
eggs and pretty much a chicken breast.
It was a lot of chicken. So after Miles ate the whole store, and I felt sick to my stomach because I was so nervous and just kind of ready for it to be the transfer. We walked around the store a little bit because I love that store, and they have all the cool owl stuff out now because it's fall and I love owls. We went back home, or no, we went to Walmart.
Yeah, we went to Walmart because
Yeah.
our kids needed food.
Yeah, Noah eats everything super fast, so we're constantly having to run back and forth to the store buying baby food. So anyways, long story short, we went to Walmart, and I thought it would be a good idea to buy something for the hopefully new baby. So we got this little elephant guy. Isn't he cute?
It rattles and it makes that little, like paper,
Like crinkle.
Yeah, crinkle. That's
noise.
what it was.
We got him, and he's been sitting on my belly most of the afternoon, and I'm trying to bribe this embryo to stay in, and I hope it works. And we also found this super awesome thing for Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been trying to find him a cool diaper bag, and we haven't found any that are awesome yet. Until just now, and I figure 3 kids will need a dadper bag. This is a dadper bag. It says dad. Dad. But the coolest part, I don't know if you can see it. Try to get closer. The coolest part is it has a checklist of what dad can't forget. And if you look at the very bottom, where is it going? There. It says baby. They have baby on the checklist.
Don't forget the baby tag.
So we thought that was kind of funny, and it made us laugh in Walmart, and of course we got it for him. And I told him if he ever left my baby anywhere, not to come home.
It was only $19. Good deal.
Yeah, it was awesome, and I think he's excited about it because we get excited about little things like that. So he'll have his own dad per bag now, so he won't have to keep using mine.
You don't look like a girl anymore.
I love my diaper bag too. I don't have it next to me, but I love it. It has little
But
leaves on it.
I'm never ashamed to wear a purse or diaper bag when I'm out in public with kids or with my wife at the mall,
Okay.
store,
Moving
whatever.
on from the diaper bag because we made that a little bit of a long talk. But we went home for a little bit and unloaded the car with all the baby food and the diaper bag and a couple of little nightgowns that we had to buy the twins because they were running low and Noah outgrows everything. And we were only here for, I thought we'd be here longer and I'd have time to like paint my toenails and so that they would look all pretty for when I had my legs up in the stirrup next to the doctor's head. Thought he would appreciate a painted toe. But I didn't have time for that. We actually came in, put things away, and then it was just time to go. So we left here, and in the past, we've had two other transfers besides this. In the past, we've had to sit in the waiting room for a while,
Yeah.
for like a good 10 minutes or so, and then after the waiting room, we would go into a separate office and speak to the embryologist and then the doctor and then the nurse, and then we would be seen to our room, and then the transfer would happen. So the whole process was about like an hour long. And this time, it went really, really quick and we were sitting in the waiting room starting to film something to show you guys the funny tile. I'll have to show you that next time. We crack up every time we see it. But we were sitting there starting to film the tile, and they called us back. And as soon as we went back, they were like, "Okay, we're ready for you. Is your bladder ready?" And I'm like, "I think so." So I only had a glass and a half of water. And how much did I drink the last time?
You had 5 cups, and
I
not
drank a
like
lot.
the actual big Dixie cups of water.
I drank a lot last time to make sure I had enough in my bladder to make them happy because they said it's easier for them to do it with a full bladder. So I think I overdid it the last time, and they had to keep letting me get up and go to the bathroom every once in a while because my bladder was too full. So this time I really tried not to drink as much. So I had about a glass and a half, and luckily it was enough. And I even said something really embarrassing to the doctor when he walked in. He was putting the speculum in, and my bladder was starting to feel really, really full. And they kept trying to reposition it and reposition it. So I looked over at him and I asked if anyone had ever peed on him before. And he said no, that no one ever had. And I was being completely serious. And I said, well, I might be the first. I really thought I had to go pee. So he offered to let me get up and go to the bathroom, but I was really trying to keep a full bladder that way they could get the best placement possible. So I didn't end up getting up. But a little bit before that, I went a little bit out of order here. But a little bit before that, we were speaking to the embryologist, and he came in to tell us how our embryo was doing and make sure we just wanted to implant one. And we got some bad news.
Yeah, we lost one of our embryos during the thawing stage to see which one they're gonna use to compare one to the other. And so we lost one out of the 7. Now we're down to
We have 6 left.
6 left.
Yeah, we have 6 left that are frozen. He did thaw 2 for today because they were frozen together, and one of them survived and one of them didn't. So when he told us that, obviously it was kind of a blow, and we weren't expecting it. Um, I don't know why. I had never really thought about them not surviving the thaw. I thought about possibilities of us transferring and them not implanting, but I never really considered them not surviving the thaw. It never really occurred to me, even though I knew it was a possibility. So that was really disappointing, and I don't think it hit me until we got home that one of our embryos died. It's it's dead. It's
Yeah.
not there anymore. So that didn't really hit me until we got home. So I was okay when we were at the transfer. I was really just focusing that they were about to put one in me, and I was excited and crazy nervous. um, so when they did the transfer, everything went fine. Um, my cerclage didn't make it any harder for them to put a catheter in. It was
It did not get in the way,
nope, it was just
ladies.
fine. That's that's one of the bits that go on with women whether or not to get attack is fertility issues. And if they can slide a catheter that easy into my cervix, there should be no reason why sperm can't get in there. So I think that's a total myth. But anyways, back to our story. This is the picture that you wanted to show you a while ago. You can show it now.
Okay.
This is actually a picture that they took during the transfer. And if you can see, I know it's kind of glary, but that little white dot, if you can see where her
Fingers
finger is,
right there.
That's my embryo. That's my baby.
That's
That's
our
what they put
baby.
in
My
me.
baby too.
Yeah, his baby. I hope it's his. If not, we'll be suing somebody.
It'd be
Um,
my favorite rich baby.
but yeah, that's the embryo, and the transfer went really, really smoothly. And if you want to see a big picture of the embryo, this one looks different than the ones that we've had. And I wish I would have thought to got the other picture out. Thought to got. I wish I would have
I
gotten
think
the
we do
other.
have it though.
I know, but I wish I would have grabbed it out to show people.
Maybe we'll show
I'll show
y'all
you guys
later.
next time. I have a picture of all of them together. But this one looks different than anyone that we've seen because it's actually blasting out of the shell part, which I thought was exciting. So if you can see, this little area right here is actually the baby. And this area right here that goes around it used to be the shell. So we did assisted hatching. It's where they cut probably an area right about here into the shell using, they use a laser. Using a laser, and it helps the embryo come out easier. Because when they're frozen, the outer shell can be a little bit hard. So assisted hatching just kind of helps get it going. So that's our little embryo. That's what went inside of me. Miles thinks it looks like a boy embryo.
Yeah, you can tell. I'll show you exactly where. You see, not this one, but this one right
That
here.
looks like a boy.
That's the boy right there.
That looks like a boy embryo.
It's already decided. Not, inside, but it's decided before that.
I think it looks
Makes
like a girl.
total sense.
I want a girl.
Science.
But anyways, that's really all that there is. We came home right after that, and my brother joined the army today, and we do have that video.
Oh,
and
yeah.
because Miles didn't take it, and my friend Makelda took it, you can actually hear it. So I'll probably post that one as well for any one of Michael's friends who want to come on and see his enlistment stuff. But he did. He enlisted into the army today, and I was very sad I wasn't able to be there. I didn't know it was going to be today until today. He didn't tell me. So I was at home, laying down, trying to be a good girl on bed rest. And Miles and my mom and the twins and our dear friend Makelda, they all went and saw it and recorded it for me, so I got to watch it as soon as we got home. So that was really nice, and I'm glad that y'all were able to record it. It
Yeah.
meant a lot to me that I could see
Did all that.
him doing it. And my kids looked super cute inside the video too. I'll post that on there. And then we got this discharge instruction list that's like a mile long for what not to do during my 2-week wait. Okay, well, it's a lot of stuff not to do. Most of it I don't do anyways. I don't exercise. I really hate exercise. So that's not really a big deal. But the one that kind of concerned us was that I can't lift anything over 15 pounds. And even though my little girl's super tiny, she's still over 15 pounds. And Noah is obviously over 15 pounds. So we were a little bit worried about that. But I spoke to them. And the first 48 hours, they said was the biggest deal. So I will not be lifting him because he is off work. So he will handle all the heavy lifting from now until then.
The boy.
Yes, and I have friends and family that are coming over for the next couple of days to help me lift him up and down and out of cribs and on high chairs. So we should be pretty well covered with that. All the rest of the stuff are just basic things like no smoking or drinking because we smoke a lot and we drink a lot.
All the time.
So we can't do that anymore.
Oh man, can't party with my friends here at the house with the booze, brewskis.
I'll have to tell Scarlett she'll drink without me. So no more than 2 caffeinated beverages per day, which isn't a big deal because we don't keep any kind of soda in the house usually, unless it's like a special occasion. Sometimes we'll go out and buy soda, but it's not a common thing we keep in the house.
Pizza night.
And we don't drink coffee, so that's not a big deal. Or he drinks coffee, but he goes out and gets them. I don't keep coffee in the house. I don't even really think we know how to use the coffee maker. We do have one, but I don't think we know how to use it. But yeah, no hot tubs, no tampons. The one that we both don't like is we can't have sex at all. No sex, no orgasm until a fetal heartbeat. So even if my test is positive, that means no sex until I'm 7 weeks pregnant. And if my test is negative, it means I'll be bleeding. So either way, here's to a dry spell. That's really all that it says in here. And then my beta, which is a pregnancy blood test, for those of you who don't know, is the 15th at 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. But we're not going to wait until the 15th at 8 o'clock to find out whether or not it worked.
Probably 12.
I don't even think it's 12. What's today?
Today
6,
is
7, 8. We'll
6.
probably make it to the 9th. I'll probably wait until the 9th to start testing. But I'm OCD, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure. Um, so I will be taking home pregnancy tests like 3 times a
Tonight.
day. Not tonight. Not tonight. I'm not doing it tonight.
Just doing it
Am
tonight.
I doing it tonight? Okay, no, not tonight. They're for real. So I'll be taking them as soon as I think it's possible to get positive, and I'll be taking them probably 3 times a day, 4 times a day. We bought a lot of cheap ones off the internet.
Over 100. It was a good deal though. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't that expensive.
It really wasn't. I think we paid, what was it, like 25 or so, 30?
I think less than that.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad at all. Considering in past cycles I've used the name brand test, and those run to
That
be about
$11 to $16 per box.
yeah. So and there's usually only 2 of them per box. So we in the past have spent a lot of money with pregnancy tests. So this time we got smart, and thanks to some of my Facebook girls, shout out, they brought me onto this test you can buy off Amazon. So we got those, and we will be filming when I do decide to test, and our hands will not be over the microphone. Say it.
Hands will not be over the microphone. Now that I know where it's at.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much a pretty good update, and fingers crossed. We'll make another video. We were going to do it tonight, but we have to do this video instead. But we'll make another video probably, what, tomorrow night, maybe, the next day, something like that.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow night.
In the next couple of days for sure. And just do a recap for those of you who don't know what happened last pregnancy. And just kind of pick up with all of that and let you know a little bit about our history and our past. And if any of the video from the transfer is salvageable, I'll stick that on there as well. But it'll probably just be bits and fragments and won't make a whole lot of sense. So I wanted to make sure we did this. That way everyone can get a sense of how it went.
Yep.
So let's pray for a little baby embryo. I don't really know what to call it right now.
Boy.
Girl. It's a girl. I can tell it's a girl.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's it.
Right,
Bye.
now, good night.